The Magic Grinder. Long, long ago, in Egypt, there was a poor maiden named Naur. She worked for a greedy lord by the name of Anubis. While he sat in the shade all day, Naur and her nephews worked in the garden. Naur picked fruits and vegetables, while Ra and Seth pulled and cut the weeds. At the end of each day, they brought their basket of food to Lord Anubis, and he would put the heavy basket on the scale.
Not bad.
But whenever Naur asked for her pay, he always shouted,
"Come back tomorrow."
So Naur had no money. Without money, she could not buy food for her nephews. One day, she went to the cupboard, and it was empty. "I will go and ask Lord Anubis for some food." Naur went straight to the Lord's house. He came to the door himself, rather than one of his servants.
What do you want? I'm a very busy man.
Naur peeked into his dining room. When she saw the delicious food, she was hungrier than ever. "I only want a little food. My nephews are very hungry."
Food? I don't have enough for myself.
He lied.
Go away.
Poor Naur. Away she went, without food for herself or her nephews. On her way home, Naur had to pass a cave. Suddenly, she heard a strange moaning and groaning. It was coming from inside. "I wonder what that could be. It sounds like someone is hurt." It was a serpapard, stuck under some stones and hollering loudly in pain. Naur was afraid at first, but after listening to his cries for help for a while, she felt pity and was no longer afraid. So she called to the serpapard. "What can I do to help you? These rocks are too heavy for me to pick up." The serpapard pointed to a shelf in the corner. It was filled with beautiful treasures.
Take down the golden grinder and bring it here to me.
Naur handed the grinder to him.
Watch and listen.
He began to turn the handle. As he turned, he said,
"Golden grinder, help me, please. You will know just what I need."
As soon as he said those magic words, a shovel was standing beside him. All by itself, it began to dig. It lifted the heavy rock. Suddenly, another shovel appeared. It started digging too. Then came another shovel, and another, and another. After some time, all the shovels completed their work. The serpapard said,
"Golden grinder, stop and stay."
The grinder stopped making shovels. At last, the serpapard was free once again.
Because you have helped me, I'm going to give you this magic grinder. Just say the magic words, and it will give you anything you want.
"Oh, thank you." The serpapard waved goodbye to Naur.
Now don't forget the magic words to make the grinder stop. It won't stop unless you say those exact words.
"I won't forget them." Away she ran to show her nephews the wonderful magic grinder. When her nephews saw the grinder, they were not very happy. "Where's our food, Aunt Naur?" "We will have food. Listen." Naur began to turn the handle. "Golden grinder, help me please. You will know just what I need." Suddenly, the table was covered with food. There were turkey and ham, mashed potatoes, peas and carrots, fruit and cheese and milk and bread. Then Naur said,
"Golden grinder, stop and stay."
The grinder stopped making food. Then Ra cried,
"Oh, Auntie, let's ask for new clothes."
Naur said the magic words. Presto! There were dressed in fine new clothes. Then Seth said,
"Let's ask for new furniture."
When Naur turned the handle and said the magic words, the grinder gave them fine new furniture. Then Ra and Seth cried together,
"We are rich!"
They bounced up and down on their new bed.
Just remember, never tell anyone the magic words.
Next morning, Naur and her nephews did not go to work in Lord Anubis' garden. Naur stayed home to plant some flowers. Seth and Ra went fishing at the stream. Lord Anubis soon came to visit and find out why Naur and her nephews had not come to work for him that day. He was surprised to see their new things. He cried in surprise.
All of this can't be yours. Where did you get everything?
It's a secret. I can't tell you.
If you don't tell me, I will go to the king. He will throw you into the jail for stealing.
Naur showed the grinder to him.
I did not steal anything. This grinder gives me whatever I want.
Lord Anubis snatched it away from her.
I'll take care of that for you.
And he ran straight home. He put it down and turned the handle and said,
I want some gold, please.
Nothing happened. Then he shouted angrily,
I want gold now.
Still, nothing happened. Then he said,
I will find out how to make it obey me.
Off he ran to find Naur's nephews. As for Naur and her nephews, they never went to work for Lord Anubis again. Naur sowed in her own shady garden. Seth and Ra spent their time fishing, and the magic grinder gave them everything they needed to live happily ever after. Lord Anubis found Seth and Ra fishing at the stream.
My dear fellows, I hear you have a grinder that gives you anything you want. Tell me, how does this magic grinder work?
It's easy. You just say, "Golden grinder, help me please. You know just what I need." And out comes whatever you want.
Seth quickly poked his brother. He whispered,
That's a secret.
Ra did not say another word.
Very interesting.
Now he knew how to make the grinder work. He ran towards his ship to flee from the village so that no one can take his magical grinder. He could hardly wait to try it again, so he began to turn the handle into the sea.
I should test it first. For now, I'll ask for a little salt.
In his greediest voice, he said,
Golden grinder, help me, please. You know just what I need.
Sure enough, the grinder began to make salt. Then it made more salt. Now his boat was filled with salt, and it became so heavy, so he cried,
Stop it! Stop it! Oh, grinder! Hey, stop now!
But he did not know the magical words, so the grinder did not stop. Soon, his ship started sinking because of the weight, and finally, the ship and Anubis drowned in the water. But children, do you know that magical grinder is still running and making salt? And that is why seawater is so salty. The end. If you enjoyed this story, please like and subscribe our channel and press the bell icon to get future updates. And don't forget to comment.